Hi, I'm Liz Poor with Dunes Properties. Today, Dunes agents, Jack and Priscilla, are going to give you a peek inside of some of the Holy City's most exclusive congregations. We hope you enjoy the tour.
Jack Hurley.
I'm Priscilla Shumway.
Welcome, and we're going to show you a few of the churches that we find interesting on the historic peninsula. There's dozens and dozens of them for you to see, but here's a few.
You know, Charleston was called the Holy City because it was one of the only places in all of the 13 colonies that accepted religious tolerance and freedom. So the 4 churches that you're going to be seeing today exhibit exactly those reasons for tolerance and freedom of religion.
Let's check a few of them out.
The Unitarian Church in Charleston is the second oldest church on the peninsula. It was started in the 1770s and it has withstood fires, earthquakes, and hurricanes. The church now is a National Historic Landmark church. And let's take a look at the exceptional fan trace ceiling and the beautiful stained glass windows. The churchyard here is also famous for its wild look and for ghosts and fables, including that Edgar Allan Poe's fictitious character, Annabel Lee, is buried here. One of the fascinating things about the Unitarian Church is this very spectacular memorial for the enslaved workers who actually made the bricks that helped to build this church. And if you notice this bird here, it stands for Sankofa, which is a West African proverb that we can't move forward into the future until we honor our past. Let's continue on to our next church.
Go.
We are now going to take a walk on Gateway Walk, which connects the Unitarian Church with our next stop on the Historic Congregation Tour.
Hey, well, here we are at the Circular Congregational Church, built in 1681. It was the first independent church of Charlestown. Now, of course, the meeting house is built here, and of course, that's where the name of the street came from, Meeting Street. Now, we love the architecture. It's got a nice round circular vestibule. The acoustics inside are incredible. They do jazz concerts here. We have lectures. We have everything we love about this church right here. We come here a lot. Wow, just look at this space. It is spectacular. The acoustics are unbelievable.
And that's one of the things I love about this church is the simplicity of its architecture and the fact that it is round. The acoustics are wonderful. I've been to several concerts, meetings, social gatherings here, and that's one of the things I love about this church. They're so socially and community actively involved. Yeah. So welcome, we're at KKBE, which is Kahal Kadosh Beth Elohim. It is the Reform Synagogue in Charleston. This synagogue is the 4th oldest synagogue in the country, and it is the oldest one that is still in continuous use. It's also the birthplace of American Reform Judaism. This present structure is considered one of the country's finest examples of Greek Revival architecture.
One of the great things we love about this city is that the churches and the congregations are sprinkled around the retail shopping districts. And we're on King Street. Now, this street this past year was voted one of the top 10 retail streets in the United States.
And that's one of the reasons people love to live in Charleston. It is all within walking distance of fabulous shops, great restaurants, wonderful theaters, and all of these historic congregations that we've been showing you today. So here we are at Mother Emanuel AME Church, another one of the historic congregations in Charleston. AME stands for African Methodist and Episcopal Congregation. In 1791, freed Negroes and slaves formed the first African society here in Charleston. This congregation, this edifice that you see here, was built in 1891.
The thing we love about this community of churches and congregations is that we're so close to everything, and only a half block away from Marion Square, which has an unbelievable, robust farmers market on Saturdays. We hope you've enjoyed seeing some of these historic congregations. Most are on the Historic Landmark series. There's a few more if you have time to go see. There's St. Michael's at the Four Corners of Law, St. Philip's at the end of the Gateway Walk.
And don't forget the French Huguenot Church right across from the Dock Street Theater, and St. Matthew's, which is right here on Marion Square. As we said earlier, Charleston was founded on religious tolerance and freedom. And as George Carlin once said, the comedian, religion is like a pair of shoes. Find one that fits for you, but don't make me walk in your shoes.
We hope to see you in Charleston soon so that you can find out for yourself why we're called the Holy City. See you later.